Just one green light, that doesn't say anything.
Right, checking all the things. Alright, we're live on Twitch.
The heresy.
Let's check YouTube.
Well, according to the Restream chat relay, it sees that there's a YouTube thing happening.
YouTube's not live yet.
Yes,
okay,
it is.
YouTube's live.
I guess I'll click on things in the background.
Yeah, I shall just set up the thumbnail. Right, okay, that one?
Yes.
Hey, and it's a spotted cow.
Hello there, but apparently it has to leave in around 20 minutes.
Hi, and a good mood to you all. I made it. Got off work 20 minutes ago.
Oh, whoops, I misread that. Well, I thought you might be returning to work, but I guess not.
And Lieutenant Lucan is here as well.
Hello there.
Good mood to the spotted cow as well.
Oh no, I should have said General Kenobi.
And I got an ad. Oh, you got, what, an advertisement?
On Twitch?
On Twitch?
The heresy again. Oh.
How Twitch supports themselves.
Alright, I forgot what I was doing, but apparently I've got a mission about finishing a day after dispatching 3 employees or less in all departments. I'm apparently already working with that, so good thing on me. What was I doing? I completely forgot.
Belloso, hello Belloso, says Twitch ads
This
suck
is a
monkey balls.
mystery. This is a mystery, and please exercise censorship.
Monkey balls? We're allowed to say monkey balls.
No, you're not. I don't like monkeys.
Oh, and Jim Hunt's here. Hello, Jim.
Hello there. Remind me, what were we doing? I forgot.
I don't know. I generally just sit here and share boogie to the music.
Oh yeah. All right, fine. I'll just start and see what happens.
Yeah, very long time no see indeed.
Oh yeah, right. There was this thing.
Oh yeah, didn't you unlock a new?
Yeah, I've got the train
there was
down there. The train's alright.
There was the train, but what did you unlock at the very end?
The funeral of dead butterflies.
Ooh.
I forgot what he does.
How did we choose the funeral of dead butterflies? I don't like butterflies.
I don't know, but he's got like 2 guns.
Okay.
So clearly that's a plus. What work did he like? Repression work. It's been like ages. Right. Just as level 2 or less, work to both reduced upon the... Okay. Same phenomenon occurred when another employee with fortitude level 4 or above. Oh, goodness. So, nobody with fortitude 4 or above. Oh no, this is...
Complicated.
Right, who has fortitude? Tammy.
Belloso says, that me. So what game will you be playing for next week's stream? Yeah, because
Oi, spoilers! I haven't even announced these news to the normal stream audience yet. Let it work naturally. I'll just not deal with these guys down there and stick with the guys that work reliably. Right, so I remember he likes instinct work, so I've got that down. Fragment of the Universe likes low attachment work. Do I have a low attachment worker guy around? I've got Tim. So there's that.
Yeah. And Jim says, work plus family plus other things equals, sadly, no Salomia. Oh, well, we're glad you're here today. Spotted Cow says, how long before I'm dead today?
I don't know. I forgot where you're stationed. Oh yeah, you're up with these guys. So clearly as soon as I send you in here... Alright, I had no idea what to do with this guy.
Oh, didn't this guy swallow somebody? Oh.
That's fine. Pass it through. That happens. It's gonna be a normal thing now. I didn't want to listen to Lieutenant Lucan, and now this place turned into a train station. For good reason. We'll keep it that way, because, you know...
Potato says, hello, Potato. Says, sorry for being late. What did I miss? Oh, we've only just got started.
You basically missed me standing here contemplating what we've done so far, which wasn't a lot.
And Bill also says, spoiler alert! Mia doesn't like this game anymore. It made him angry. He's thinking of dropping it.
I could have used that. I could have turned that into a whole point for this stream and filled like half an hour talking about this game. And you just ruined that by compressing everything into one chat message.
So Mia was playing this a little bit off camera, and he got incredibly frustrated. Spotted Cow says, it ate me last time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Oh, and Cell Technologies is here. Hello!
Cell Technologies from the information team just died. Right.
Spotted Cow says, I like this game because it makes me angry.
From the top.
And Nebby Hex, hello Nebby Hex, welcome to the stream. Says, express train to hell is bad when you've got a big facility. One time I had to reset my whole game because of him.
I know. And Stream Chat, specifically Lieutenant Lucan, warned me that I shouldn't take the bloody train.
Yeah, but Mia said, oh, but it's a train. I want a train.
Yeah,
I want to play with the train.
Hold on, I'm not entirely responsible for that. The Stream Chat
Stream also voted for trains. True. Although Lieutenant
hold
Lucan
on.
did warn us.
This
And we went
guy,
trains anyway.
This guy, what does he need? I forgot again. You know, it's been a week. Increase when an employee with a token of friendship completes... Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that. So I just sent somebody in there who does friendship stuff.
Bell also says, if I gift Railway Empire to Mia, would that be an acceptable apology?
No.
Well, Mia plays it on my
have.
computer, actually. Oh, have you got it in your own account?
Either that or I've been playing it through your account.
Yeah. Because we've shared accounts so that he can play games I've got and I can play games. And Cell Technology says, so I died instantly when I joined?
No. You took the train to dead people.
Oh,
land.
What? Have we lost Cell Technologies already?
I already restarted the day once.
Oh, I wasn't watching. I was watching chat.
Well done. Now
Sorry.
you know how I feel.
Yeah, I know. I'm always nagging Mia for not paying attention.
Right. Oh yeah, right. That's the loser section. Sorry. Low experience employee section who need to be trained up. So, Sal Assassin surely would like to talk with the floating skull of sins. Still love this guy.
It's the floating skull of many good deeds.
Is Potato here? Does Potato want to have a happy face like Cell Technologies? I need a dedicated worker for Shy Look today.
And Spotted Cow says, moo, and the rest of stream made me take the train.
Oh,
Cell
train,
Technology says, what, Paul, look? Cell Technology says, express ticket to hell. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, right. Something happened.
Who's having a meltdown?
This guy is. The Shout of the Galaxy has to. And that's alright, I'll just send Ralph to probably die. What does this thing do again? Employee reads will experience increase in prudence. Employee can read the book until the employee's prudence reaches the limit. The more the employee reads, the more the employee becomes vulnerable to light damage. Any employee who panics after reading this book will die!
And Potato says, well, if this is the last stream, so odds are dead people will stay dead.
No, I'll have a 100% survival rate. That's basically my fault with this. When I was playing this game off camera to see how far it actually goes. Oh no. I've got a green dawn coming.
Oh.
The Potato say he wants to have.
He says, no, I'd rather have a cute gift given to me by the Hellspawn.
What do you mean by the Hellspawn? Oh, Hellspawn, good reminder. I need to have somebody constantly remind me of mine too. Oh, yeah, right. Something was happening up here. Where was I? I was explaining what I did off camera. I forgot what I did off camera.
You had a playthrough, didn't you, off camera?
But I had a playthrough off camera to see how far this actually goes and how long this would take to complete entirely on stream. And once I got to the higher level things, because apparently there's like a whole different apartment down here that's even bigger. Also, the department down there is extremely unoptimized, with having like a kilometer of walkways, of hallways in between those things. And oh no.
What?
Spotted Cow, what are you doing?
Oh.
Stop smiling like this, you're ruining it. Anyway, where was I?
Kilometers
shame on
of hallways.
Oh, train, good reminder. Thanks, Tammy.
Nebby Hex says Central Command is kinda tricky.
Central Command is horrible. Why can't they install a bloody elevator in the middle of it? I mean, sure, every escaping thing would also be able to use the elevator and rush upstairs to ruin the entire upper department, but I'd rather have that than spend an hour watching these guys waddle through there.
Lieutenant Lukin says, you just have to visit the train every time it gets 4 lights. If it gets more, it activates. The problem is that you can easily forget about it in the late game. Also, if you don't like the game, you shouldn't torture yourself by playing it.
I mean, that's what I'm slowly coming to now, by getting to the point where I'm saying, oh yeah, hold on, train, good reminder. Getting to the point where I'm saying, it's been fun while it lasted, I guess, but in the later game, in a day like this can take up like entire 45-minute sessions, and I imagine once you get deeper, it gets even longer. And the problem with that is, if at the end of this thing, one of these guys dies in my silly pursuit of one of those weird missions, that entire day is wasted, and because I'm operating with such a low number of skilled employees rather than just sprinkling a lot of low-skilled workers everywhere, low-skilled workers, I need to get a train ticket. And hold on, where was I? Ralph is talking with the floating skull. Since Potato said he clearly didn't want the face, so he gets one. Where was I? Where was I in my story, Sal?
There.
There, good. No, that's not good. That doesn't remind me where I was.
So you're building up
45-minute days. Once that fails, I would have to restart it because I desperately need to hold on to the good level
Green
employees.
Dawn coming.
What? Yeah, I know. Oh no. Right, Green Dawn. I need to focus everybody in one room to make sure that we can deal with that together or die together at the very least.
So what you're saying is that you would end up having to
restart the day, and if I fail again, which could easily happen, as I did in my test playthrough, it was horrendous. I could virtually come to the conclusion where I stream an entire stream of 2 hours and don't make any progress in the game, and that is extremely frustrating to me, and I imagine mildly amusing to the stream audience. Who wants to not die, by the way?
Nebby Hex
Ralph, I guess.
says, in Central Command, you need to get all the employees down one floor. They can get to both hallways from there. Potato says, well, I think an express train to hell is a lovely idea.
No! I had all my employees in the same room. It's Grace. Oh no, hold on. Ralph is still alive. Ralph is the only one who survived this. Somebody didn't remind me.
We were getting to that.
Does Ralph have...
Potato says, I hear hell is quite nice during the winter. And Spotted Cow says, he doesn't torture himself. We in chat torture him. And Cell Technologies says, we have always been here for that. Bill also says, Mia likes torture. That's why I refer to Anubis' stream as the A and B show, and the Cell and Mia stream as the S&M show. A Spotted Cow says, all is dead, lol. I'm dead, lol. And Cell Technology says, ho!
I bet Ralph could clean up this facility by himself. It would just take about an hour. Look, he did one guy.
He's doing a good job, I know. Nebby Hex says, luckily, if Ralph died, you would have been forced to return to memory impository.
Oh, yeah. That's not good.
And Lieutenant Lucan says, the game is 50 days long. It gets really hard in the late game with really huge PE boxes bars and deadly abnormalities.
I think you should pronounce the P and the E separately, otherwise this implies a weird thing about what's in the box.
I pronounced it PE. I didn't say it's a P box.
It sounded like a P box.
Yeah.
Right. Potato wants to have a face.
I am at day 35 right now, and I personally feel quite burnt out myself, and I'm going to take a break. So what Mia's getting round to is, we think there's we've got enough fun left in streaming it to for the rest of today, but probably next week we'll
I
Mia
will change
pick
it
game.
to something else entirely. Hold on. Didn't do that. Tammy, go get a ticket. Can I just station Tammy in there entirely? Have her pick those up every time? Anyway, where was I? Where was I, Sal? I'm old and senile. Help!
Green Dawn.
Green? No.
Belle also says, that PE was rather slurred. It did sound like PE to me.
Oh, Potato, you're too slow.
Spotted Cow says, and what game is it next week?
Right. Now, despite what everybody tells me, I want to continue in the vein of playing... Hold on. Oh, that's just doing a normal thing. Continue in the vein of the theme I've been trying to establish in the past by playing games like Thief, The Dark Project, which all of you didn't like for some reason, you heathens. And... hold on. No. Oh yeah, right, that's a thing that's happening. What was this?
That was the bracelet that kills if people keep it on, isn't it?
Basically everything kills everybody here?
Cell Technology says, power and entertainment box is much better than a dubious P box. Tato says, I'm sure when Mia dies and goes to hell, Lucifer will casually take him aside, strap him to a chair and boot up this game, but the difficulty is ramped up by 400%. Lieutenant Lukin says, it's just physical education, what are you talking about? Cell Technology says, yeah, physical and education. And Nobby Heck says, positive enkephalin boxes. Netsack loves those. Nebby Hex also says, if someone has no clip-off counter, you can leave them alone in clip-off meltdown.
Oh, I can? I thought that reduces positive enkephalin boxes if I don't do anything with them. Well, I guess Cell Technologies is not going to deal with that. I need to find out who I can send in here. So Fortitude level 4 is bad, and Justice level 2 is bad too. So I need somebody with just a 3, Fortitude 3, and who matches that description. Tammy! She's like made for the job for some reason. Well done, Tammy. In the meantime, Spotted Cow, but you get a ticket. Killed me the last time. Hold on. Attachment. Ralph. Potato still hasn't talked to the face today.
Potato's just posted a picture. Sal's work life versus Sal's days off life. In work I am dark, cold, mysterious. Who knows what lies within her strange genius mind. In real life, I sit on a computer stool saying, I haven't seen the sun for 3 days. This is true, actually. This is quite true. Lieutenant Lukin says, what types of games besides the management ones do you usually play?
Train games.
Mia likes things with trains, bird dating simulators.
No, I don't like the bird dating simulators.
We make him play bird dating simulators as a punishment for something or a reward for chat.
Well, originally Sal's channel, Sal, the lady over
That's me.
there,
There's
she
history.
owns the...
But should we answer his question first and then tell him the story?
I like to go off on a ramble to pretend I'm old and senile because I feel like a potato. Go get in there and please
Mia's
don't
not
die.
really 50. He just likes to pretend
I'm
he is.
80. He didn't die. Well done. Attachment work. Ralph, do that.
Hey,
answer the
Tammy's here.
question.
Hello, Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Thanks, Tammy. You're like made for this job for some reason. Oh no! Oh yeah, right. That was a thing that happened. How about we don't?
Has Tammy arrived just in time to die?
No, they've got tiny clowns that want to break out my book. Hold on, they can break out the book. It's a bloody book. It doesn't do anything. But these guys should do something. Right. Somebody needs to get a train ticket. That's like a thing we do. Did you answer the question yet?
What? Oh, no, okay. So the kinds of games that Mia plays is he likes first-person action games. I
like
never
the
remember.
immersive sim. To be a bit more accurate. Games like A Thief, games like Prey, games like Dishonored, games like System Shock, games like Bioshock. You name it.
Yeah. So
how did this
first-person action.
Don't you dare break up the butterfly guy.
I like games which are sandbox or management sims. This is more like the kind of game I would normally play, maybe than Mia.
That's actually a point. She is the one who basically tossed the game at me.
It was.
Because she wanted to see how it plays
this.
out, but she was busy having her own stream
I had
series
too many
going.
games to stream, and it's like, I'm not going to...
Right, fix that problem. Right.
Oh, and Ralph is here.
Train
Hello,
tickets.
Ralph.
It's bloody train ticket.
Yeah.
Somebody remind me.
But we play all kinds. I think about the only thing that we don't play much of is first-person shooters.
About how we started out on Space Engineers.
Yeah.
You didn't tell that yet.
Let me just catch up with chat, and then we
Impossible.
can get
You'll
back
not
to...
manage.
Let's see. After people greet Tammy.
Oh no.
And Bill also tells Potato to say, well, in this weather, you better stay out the sun. And Nebby Hex says, cheers for the start is hell. He gets PE boxes. I was very distinctive. PE, not P. And lowers clip off, and every Crimson Ordeal spawns them. And Tammy says, in time to die. Hello, Tammy. Nice to see you. Sorry, you have to die now. Cell Technology says, at least the summer rains have started here, so the temperature is now tolerable here. Potato says, hey, Mia, Vampires reviews have gotten better.
Oh no.
Potato says, and I like games with a bucket load of story. Yeah, Mia likes games with story in them.
There are games like Tyranny, which I absolutely adore, but personally I feel like I couldn't make it interesting to watch on stream.
Yeah,
Tammy's busy. Who the hell's picking up the train tickets?
What we like to play off camera isn't necessarily what we play on camera, because sometimes games that we like to play off camera are not good ones to watch. Some games are really good to play, but just not to watch. Spotty Cow says, summer rain. I have not seen rain in at least 5 weeks. Oh dear, your hay must be really dry.
Our condolences.
And have you tried Metro 2033, asks Lieutenant Lukin.
I have played it, but not on camera, because it's scary. And I'm not good with scary. We tried that. We played Skyrim. She got scared by unsheathing her own sword.
I was scared of my own sword.
That was an axe, I think.
Only in the first episode, though. It
happened a few times after that, still.
No, I jumped every time I drew my sword for the first while. But then I wasn't scared of my sword anymore, and I wasn't. It just made me
then
jump
you got
because
scared of Lydia walking up the stairs.
Well, I didn't know what
to
it
be
was.
Fair, to be fair, she is scary, especially if she put the backpack on. That's just a very big walking hole.
I love Skyrim. Yeah. My computer's a bit
Why
crashy,
is dealing with
I at the moment I can't play Skyrim, although a new graphics card is on the cards sometime soon.
Right.
Oh, and Zeron's here. Hello, Zeron.
Hello,
He says,
Zeron.
hello, Salamir. How are you? Oh, Zeron, just to let you know, I can see you're on YouTube. Everybody else is on Twitch.
We don't
so
know if you can see the Twitch messages too.
We know. So I presume you can't see everybody else's chat. I'm not sure if they can see yours, but we shall relay all the messages. Lieutenant Lukin says, also, after talking about train games, I remembered an old RTS game I played about battle trains piloted by robots. Oh, me. Battle trains and robots all in one game.
Look, everybody survived.
Oh, very good.
Tammy, for some reason, decreased in temperance? How did she manage that? Tammy? What the hell?
Spotted Cow says, I have no suggy hay anymore.
But Tim at least did something.
Potato says, okay, yeah, that bit with Lydia and the stairs scared everybody.
Oh goodness. Voices.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no, this
Zeron
first.
can't see chat.
Right.
Cell Technology says, well, pause Zeron. Sorry. Right, so, chat, get ready to make a choice.
So, 0530, but nothing was like the music it makes when it eats a human. 0561, life is only given to those who do not fear death. And FO249, with my infinite hatred I give you this gift.
Tammy
like a nice
apologises for...
Losing temperance.
Yeah, and Spotted Cow reminds us that the key is on the wall. Oh, that was hilarious. Who was it? Was it Bill also who started that with the keys on the wall? Ooh, we just got no signal flashing up.
Yeah, they all saw that. Well, that was weird. I might need to check the cables later.
Yeah. Potato says, I like gifts, pick 3. Cell Technology says 3. Bell also says, oh god, it's got to be 3. Spotted Cow says 3. Zeron says, I'm okay, meh.
Is there a joke here that I'm not seeing?
What? No, that's from chat before. Who says, somebody, it's gone off screen, but someone was saying pause Zeron for not being able to see the chat. Nebby Hex says, get FO249. Oh, that's 3. 00561, which was 2, doesn't let you do attachment on other anomalies if you do work on hit. Oh, that's bad. Ooh. And 0530 has too many stats specifications.
How
so
do
3
you
is
keep
good.
all those things in mind just by looking at their number?
Lieutenant Lukin says, you keep getting bad ones. 3 is the easiest to deal with. The first is hard. Don't pick 2. Tammy says 3.
Right.
And Zero says, wait, I'm confused. What's the 1, 2, 3? They are the choices of
boxes of abnormalities that I can lower. Right. Did I have a specific voice for B, or did it just read them out normally?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Alright, it's time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I don't know. Enough, I guess. I've met many a manager in my time. I've seen how the company exploited them. Didn't they tell you that you're special? I'm trying to slowly develop into a Texan accent. I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, I can't do that. B, I'm not sure if it's fitting. Covering your eyes and ears while I that you're remarkable resourceful.
I thought you were going for British Yorkshire.
I can't do... And that's why you are hired, right? I guess? Don't trust the company. Yeah, you've already established that. It's a company that everyone wants to work for, and that's probably why you're here. Energy harvest is only half the business. Of course, all wings are more than they look. But this company runs deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal, but we lost integrity at some point. What the company gives you is not a gift, and you're hired not because you're a remarkable person.
Is that all? Okay.
Well, I don't mind.
I'll just catch up on... Oh, hang on. We won't catch up on chat because the people were saying things. Oh, what happened? I thought someone said something.
No.
Oh. Beloso says, I don't think I started the key on the wall and organ running gags, but I was always happy to keep them going. Jim says 3 is the least fun. Cell Technology says pipe organs are the best organs. Zeron says, Mia, do you do low graphic kind of pixelated RPGs?
Please toss an example at me.
Sometimes you do, don't you? Old school RPGs. Once in a while.
I need a specific example.
I'd say, from what I've seen Mia play, 90% of them he doesn't like, 10% of them he does. Really depends on the game. Lieutenant Lucan says at Cell Technologies, I think the English name of the game is Locoland. If you're interested. That's battle robots on trains, or battle trains with robots. Nebby Hex says, I know their phrases. F0249 is the infinite hatred gift. 00561 is the life is only given to those who do not fear death. 00530 is it's nothing when it's nothing when it can eat a human. And Zeron says, or Cell, same question.
Should I hire a new employee, by the way?
What do you think? Does anyone in chat want to come and join us in the Mia's Office of Death?
Well, that's...
Did I sell it?
Really.
I'm recruiting in real life at the moment. I didn't put it that way.
Well, I don't have enough boxes for my guns.
So for me, there's very few pixelated games I like, but once in a while. Nebby Hex says also their names: Rudolta, the one you got, Crumbling Armor, Attachment 1, and Singing Machine, Music 1.
Did somebody say they want to be employed? No?
Nobody has offered, so...
Fine then, I'll just start the day.
I was going to say, are you not going to update somebody else's stats? Ew.
What is this? It looks like some sort of weird reindeer made out of patches of stuff.
Ew. It looks like
it doesn't look like something I want to be attached to. To just instinctively kick it? To repress it? That's clearly what I'd want to do. Come on, help me. What do I do with it?
I think I'd go for insight. Oh, God, I want to know what it is.
I guess I'll try to understand it. Go. What the hell is wrong with this department? Who put a giant floating orb in there? And this unfinished pyramid.
I think that's
all
corridor.
The other departments look reasonably sensible. Like, look, basic office interior for planning out stuff that happens with abnormalities. Good thing. Central information nexus. Also good thing.
So what old game is Mia going to play this time?
How do your horses stop? I'm in my
He
roundabout
will
rooms.
build up to that.
Roundabout rooms. Look, a security team with a weird thing for oversized
smelly
plants
rose
in the middle. I can get behind that. Some people like office decoration. Netzach looks like the type who would like to have that in there.
I've got to make you watch
What's
The Little Shop of Horrors.
This is like the Void. This looks like the Jedi Temple in brown.
Talking about scary games, have you tried the Stalker series? Bill also says, oh God, no. I'm not sure what that was to, whether it was the Stalker series or whether it was because I asked if he'd volunteer to join.
I have played it quite a long while ago, when I was a bit younger. I don't believe I finished it at the time, and I haven't gotten around to touching it since. But Inside Work apparently works on The weird thing, I hope it's not one of those weird abnormalities that loses it as soon as I do something on it
Mia,
twice.
I've just realised.
What?
I'd scrolled up to the bit of chat that I hadn't missed, so there is a whole load of chat that's fallen off the bottom of the screen, so we couldn't see anybody volunteering to join because it was off screen. Oh.
No!
Did she?
Tammy's dead. Spotted Cow's dead. Somebody didn't remind me to get the bloody train tickets.
And Potato says, I'm sure if Animal Crossing got a game on PC, Sal will be all over it.
Well, here's your chance to be rehired.
Right. Zeron says, in the Office of Death, can I be the Daedric Prince?
Does that mean Zero wants to be hired?
Obvious death is almost as good as certain death. Nebby Hex says, I want to be employed.
Nebby Hex.
Oh, that's nice and clear. So, Nebby Hex, what kind of hairstyle would you like? Colour,
Tell me
length,
vaguely
all
what you
of
want
that?
to look like. And Sal, scroll to the bottom
Yeah,
so we can actually see
But there's
the
tons,
message.
there's tons and tons and tons of chat.
Sometimes you have to cut your losses and maybe come back to
I was
it
going
once
to go
it
through it
quiets
while we were... that bag thing is Santa, just for you to know.
Santa in the back. Good thing.
Nebby says, do insight. Fun fact, there are more planes in the sea than there are submarines in the sky. There, now you know something.
I guess I do know something now. Thank you.
Spotted Cow says, what did you say I did this time, Sal? Potato says, I would empty a can of gasoline and light it as I leave that room. Shivers. Cell Technology says, wow, we need a lot more submarines. Zero says, Mia, would you play Aruna online?
Aruna?
Iruna, it's there.
Oh, I have never heard of Iruna online. Usually I'm a little opposed to online games. I don't feel like they're my genre. At least I can't really relate to them.
Tammy says, the original Little Shop of Horrors or the remake? I think probably the original I'd get Mia to watch.
Or colour.
Potato says, roadkill. Cell Technology says, railkill. And Lieutenant Lukin says, but someone did remind you not to take the train. I'm really sorry for this. Bell also says, I'd rather stay unemployed. Nebby Hex says, I don't care for the hairstyle nor the colour. And Tammy says, did the train just hit us or were we tied to the tracks?
The train just hit us. You all kind of just jumped in front of the tracks that magically got laid out in front of you and you couldn't see them.
Just make me not look like a female because I'm not female, says Nebby. And Cell Technology says, instant track tying is a dastardly plan. Zeron says, lol.
Does that look like a Nebby Hex? Looks more like he's wearing a helmet. I can get on board with that.
Is it different enough from your other character? Yeah, it is, isn't it? You'll be able to spot him from that.
Right.
Spotted Cow says, ooh, Mia stream. Is that Stalker? Ooh, use the OGSC mod. But the downside is that Sal is going to die of jump scares.
Yeah, that looks good.
I am.
Well done. Does another person want to be employed? Did we have two people? Did
Zeron implied that he might want to.
Zeron, do you want to be employed?
Part of the team?
I've got like 3 points to spare. You could get logged in with the Potato Ralph and Sound Assassin team.
Cell Technology says jump death. And Lieutenant Lukin says, that's Spotted Cow. What do you mean, mods? You want to get rid of those beautiful bugs? I mean, features?
Yes.
And Zeron says, did you know the Romulan Empire was actually a republic?
I did not, but that did not answer my question about employing you. I'm just going to take that as a yes, you want to be employed. I'm going to employ you, but it needs you to tell me what you'd like to look like. So this is Zeron. Zeron? What type of hair does a Zeron have? I'm not sure if it's blue.
Yeah, hairstyle and colour. And Spotted Cow says it adds more features like exploding cars. Cell Technology says you gotta have mods. They too sometimes add features. Which game are we talking about again? I missed
Stalker.
this. Stalker. And yeah, I don't mind games with jump scares as long as as long as I'm watching them rather than playing them. Zeron says I like the emo character.
The emo character. Oh goodness, what did the emo character look like? Sal, help me. I guess that means he liked the blue hair. Sticking with the blue hair. And I guess this works.
And don't forget to change the name.
Yeah, the name already changed. Let's look for some
It had blue
eyebrows.
hair, says Zeron.
Oh yeah. I guess this gets as close to it as we can. Now let's look at combat face.
Are you happy with that hairstyle, Zeron, while Mia just sorts out what expressions you're gonna have?
Right.
Was that a Star Trek fact? Zeron says Beloso. And Cell Technology says the Romulan Republic, Romu Republic sounds a lot more catchy than the Empire. And Zeron says yes, it was.
Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Now I need to invest 1 point into something. Let it be fortitude. There we go. I've got you, and you're now on train ticket duty. Congratulations, Zeron. Let me just quickly employ a few suits. Maybe Hex gets to have the, I don't know, the galaxy level thing?
And Lieutenant Lucas said,
maybe...
what's your opinion on Japanese games?
Japanese games. Potato! Please produce an opinion that I might hold of Japanese games, seeing how you're more
Zeron likes the face.
Lovely stuff. Brilliant. There you go. Now we just need to find a nice suit for you. How about something purple? I don't know. I'm not going for stats at the moment. They're mostly just there for looks. And a spear. Everybody likes spears.
Nebby Hex says, gimme Galaxy so I look like the real Nebby.
Who's the real Nebby? Fine then. You'll get Galaxy. There you go. Lovely stuff. Maybe Zeron gets to have the black... Oh no, he can't. He doesn't have Justice 2. Oh, alright. That's that. Lovely stuff. What was it doing?
Yeah, I don't mind Japanese games. Me personally. I tend to prefer... I don't really mind the type of game or the culture that the game comes from. It's about the gameplay. I've watched a lot of Let's Players doing various Japanese games, and I usually enjoy watching them. They're not always games I would play, but yeah, sometimes I enjoy watching a game that I wouldn't enjoy playing. Bell also says, what Cell? I have you know that no republic could ever sound as grand as the Romulan Star Empire.
I mean, it doesn't... You know, you can still be a republic but have a different name than that.
Potato says, Japanese games will more or less be in my department.
Yeah. He's been doing those in the past.
Yeah, Potato does like his Japanese games.
Oh no, don't go, Potato. Stop.
Lieutenant Lukin says, understandable. Zeron says, Aruna Online is from Japan.
Ah. Right, that's where you lost me.
Nebby Hex says, Nebby from Pokemon, Lily's Cosmog.
Ooh. I'm not good with that. I'm very behind on pop culture. I'm like old and senile, as we've already firmly established in the past.
I must admit, my own involvement with Pokemon has been scant and occasional. Although
I've got nobody who's qualified
only because there
to
are
work
so
with
many
the bloody
games.
TV.
Oh yeah,
I should have sent somebody from down here.
Cell Technology says, who wants to have a star in their name when you can have the galaxy?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Where did... Oh, there he is.
And
That's not
Potato
qualifying,
says,
is it?
is there a game you wish for one of us to stream, Lucan? Yeah, because Potato streams on a Saturday, and me and Mia hang out and chat. Along with some other people here.
That's good enough.
Potato says, a Japanese game I like but hate that I like it is a game called Galgun. And Zeron says, as long as the Japanese game doesn't have gender lock or have full character creation system, or it has class system, then I'll play. And Lieutenant Lukin says, at Potato, I'm thinking about what I should suggest. Just want to eliminate the ones you guys don't really like. Potato says, oh, Neptunia games are pretty swell.
Right. Did I have a mission for... Oh, I don't. Oh, this is going to be a comfortable day. Tickets!
The bird dating simulators that we make Mia play from time to time is Japanese, isn't it?
I don't know. It sounds more like a Western joke on the established Eastern trope.
You think it's a spoof Japanese game?
I'd assume so, but, you know.
And Bill also said, So I just reloaded Twitch for the third time since the stream started, and it keeps showing me the same ad. No, Amazon, I have no interest in your newest exclusive show, and I don't care that its main star is a German actor for once.
Who's the German actor and what's the show? Don't mention the German actor.
I've mentioned a few times over the past that my office was rented out to it was actually a British film crew making a drama for Germany, and it had what they called what was referred to internally as the German version of Angelina Jolie.
Who?
Someone stood on my desk.
Oh yeah, that's always a bit bothersome.
It was something about it was a crime drama of some sort, and this, or at least this episode or whatever, or this particular scene was a murder set in an office, and so for somehow or other we ended up renting out our office over the weekends for this.
Zeron, bloody hell, why didn't you get your train tickets yet? Jesus.
Nebby Hex says, can I give you a lesson on Rodolta anatomy?
Thank you. Yes, please do. Enlighten us what this flashy sack of nightmares is supposed to look like. Hold on, before you do, I got some guns.
You have got some guns.
I guess I could finish up researching Rodolta.
Oh, Potato says, I think it's the bird simulator, says that bird dating simulator. It's not, it's Western. Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Told you.
Zeron says, does anyone in Twitch chat want any Japanese RPG recommendations? And Lieutenant Lukin says, at Potato, Neptunia gets Vietnam flashbacks about my friend who keeps talking about it. And Cell Technology says, don't go to Neptunam. Spotted Cow says, it's time for a new episode of Bird Dating.
No, it's not. Minty hasn't released anything yet.
We've got to talk Minty into releasing a new episode of his 5-minute stream thingy so that Mia will do a new episode of Bird Dating Simulator.
It's a weird arrangement we have with one another because we both assume it's rather unlikely that anything's going to happen. There we go, we did it.
Well done. Nebby Hex says, well, the sled is the actual creature and it's what moves the main guy, which is a stitched version of Rudolph, and it carries a bag with Santa's insides in it. Oh,
yeah,
right,
I thought
chat.
I saw something. Anyway,
Get ready to vote.
298. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. That sounds like a lovely chap. 0576. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. And its very first memory starts from a warm hug.
Right, I'll catch up on chat while we find out what people think we should play. Spotted Cow says, I want guns. Zero says, I've started watching a Korean drama called Nightmare High. Cell Technologies says, bird dating. Everyone knows that it's about horticulture dating these days. And Zeron says, although this is my first time watching Korean. Daisy says, well, you can't go wrong with any Final Fantasy game. Nibby Hex says, also, Rudolta's weapon is OP for a HE weapon. Ooh, that's good to know. Tammy says, you. I know. I think that was my thought exactly.
I guess I'll get the weird thumbstick.
Lieutenant Lucan says, my favourite Japanese game is Zero Escape series. It's a visual novel mixed with equestrian gameplay where you should find items to escape a room, and it also mostly lacks all of those nasty Japanese perverted features. Bill also says, at Mir, the name of the guy is Matthias Schweighöfer. Also, I apologise in advance for Sal absolutely butchering the pronunciation as always. Right, now, suggestions about what to go. Spotted Cow says 1. Potato says, I'm thinking 2 or 3. Still Technology says 2. Tammy says 2. Nebby says 1 equals porcobus. No, you need Temperance 4. 2 equals Schadenfreude. You can't look at him while working on him. 3 equals teddy bear. You can't do repeated work on him. And Lieutenant Lucan says, either 1 or 2. Can you show 1 again, please?
Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day, good
And
sir.
Lieutenant Lucan says, pick the second one. Just don't look at it.
What do you mean, don't look at it? Did we have the most votes for 2, I guess? We did have the most votes for 2, I guess.
Right. We'll catch up on chat in a minute. Let's get through. Let's do this.
Morning, Angela.
I know I haven't earned your trust yet.
You know, I come in here, I say good morning, and you just start rambling on about your weird trust issues. That's not very good work ethics, at least in my opinion. But feel free to ignore what I say and carry on.
I know how I should have represented myself as a part of the system.
You did.
Distrusting me would mean distrusting the company and the founder.
I do have a weird issue with your eyes, but I'm pretty sure that's not so bad that we have to take it up with HR yet.
I know what B planted in you.
Ooh?
B.
Ooh?
And I know how it surfaced upon you.
Did it?
But I chose to wait, because I believe that a healthy relationship should be based on mutual trust.
I feel like you don't trust me at the moment.
I feel you don't trust me.
Don't
Machines like me must endure an infinite amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just keep on bragging about that, why don't you?
Perhaps you could ignore what B said and concentrate on your job.
I've been concentrating on my job. The guy just phoned in here. You're supposed to keep those weirdos away from my office. You're not doing your job properly.
Instead, you kept on listening to B, and he finally succeeded in seeding distrust in you.
It's not like I can just hang up on a guy.
Perhaps it's my job to purge it.
It is your job to purge it and keep the weirdos out of my office. Oh no, Hod. Was I hot? Did I have a hot voice?
Oh, hi!
Thanks, Hod.
You're not angry, are you?
I'm angry with the weird architecture we have going on in this place, but other than that, it's fine. With a bit of new wallpaper, we can fix that. We just need to find a bit of string to make the weird orb up there look like a lamp or something.
I'm Hod from the training team.
Thank you.
Well, you know, accidents happen in the company.
We haven't had one accident happen so far. We had a weird Santa reindeer guy upstairs, but he's alright.
Angela said that approximately 40% of the accidents could be prevented if employees showed more initiative.
Okay, yeah, good.
So it's my job to provide employees with work manual and training, you know, to reduce the number of accidents and transfers.
Hold on a second, I thought Malkuth was the one who's handing out work manuals to everyone.
Well, I'm not perfect, but I won't disappoint you.
I didn't expect you would. You're not like Angela or the weird Netzer guy over there. He seems to have a problem.
Actually, I'm trying out new programs these days.
Do go on.
Well, I don't know if any of them would work, but...
We have to try them out before we know.
Oh, you want to know more about them?
I think that's what I'm trying to imply by being so openly and positive about your whole program idea so far.
As you know, the company is quite demanding. Despite regular checkups, many employees lose sanity.
Yes, I'm aware.
I know how it is like.
You know how it's like staring at a giant floating skulls of sins and being slightly distraught over it?
It's actually a skull of many good deeds, hundreds of good deeds, and just one sin. I mean, I don't interact with the abnormalities myself, but I know how it feels to lose oneself.
Ah, so you don't actually know what it's like. Well, that's alright, we can look over that. As a manager myself, I don't work with them directly either. I just look at them from afar and cry.
Well, I'm not sure if my new program proves to be useful. One can only hope.
We do. Apparently somebody's knocking on the door. I
Come
thought those doors were automatic. Why do we keep knocking? Tiffany. Oh no, I need to do a Tiffany. Thank you, ma'am. I feel much better now. It looks like horrible thoughts are gone.
You solved the problem yourself. I only showed you where to start.
I mean it. I would probably have committed suicide by now if it weren't for you. Anyways, you saved my life. I'm glad to have you as my... You're a really good person.
Thank you, Tiffany. I am glad to see you're getting better. I hear you are transferring to a different team. I hope you do well there. Don't forget the conversations we had.
On a side note, the manager's sitting in this office here, having a chat with this lady, and then one of the employees just barges in with a thank you message.
I
Couldn't
think
they
it's
have
a
waited?
setup.
It's a setup. Of course, ma'am.
Did you see? My program is really working.
Aha, so it is a setup. You ordered her to come in here just to make yourself look good.
I want to help out as many of them as possible. I'm saving others' lives.
Fine, I'll let it slide. Oh no, hold on, that's hot saying that.
I am from the training team. We make manuals and train employees when needed. But for situations where the manual isn't enough, experience is the key. I am sure you'll manage the people in your fold to survive.
Promote 2 employees. We can do that.
Oh, right. I've missed a ton of stuff. Let's just have a quick
You do that.
roll up while you have a look at things. Cell Technologies is... I'm not sure if he's repronouncing or whether he's telling me how to pronounce Höfe.
What?
Is that how would you pronounce that, me? Me.
What?
How would you pronounce that?
Höfe.
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 With what about if there was 3 O's with the umlauts?
There you go, sir.
Höfe.
Yes, I
Okay.
guess.
Salamir, would you guys go insane for watching Super Sentai?
Super what?
Do you know? That's a maybe.
Again, not very good with pop culture stuff. Don't know what you're talking about. The spotted cow wanted to have guns. Let's give the spotted cow some guns. Look, 2 guns. They're even cow-coloured.
Lieutenant Lucan says it's quite weird that you haven't encountered any WAW abnormalities.
That's fine.
Whoa. Wow. How do you pronounce that? Wow.
Like your cat's
It keeps
name.
coming out with an O in the middle. It's not
Like
wow.
your
It's
Khajiit.
wow.
Like your Khajiit.
Ow.
There you go.
Okay. The ones that come after the HE level. Maybe they have rebalanced since I played it last time.
Tim.
Nebby Hex says, okay, so I'm going to give you a lesson on Schadenfreude, okay?
Okay.
He's a machinery in form of a keyhole with an eye looking at that keyhole. If you look at him while someone is working on him, he's going to generate negative enkephalin boxes, NE boxes, and breach. If he breaches, don't look at him and he won't move. Pausing the game and looking at him won't do anything.
Right, so I can stare at him as much as I want as long as I pause time. That's good.
Oh, and Zeron's got to go. Oh, he's probably gone by now.
Goodbye, Zeron.
Bye, Zeron.
Does it
And
matter
Spotted
what
Cow
type
says,
of work?
I can't wait for Cyberpunk 2077 to come
How's
out.
that a keyhole? Where's the keyhole in that?
Cell Technology says, floating skulls of sin and vice. Truly, this is horrifying. It is terrifying. Lieutenant Lucan says, also, have you played the XCOM series?
I have been in the XCOM series, in Anubis' playthrough of it, where he apparently included me for my fashion senses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember watching Anubis playing it.
Yeah, but I haven't played it myself, actually. It looks interesting and fun enough, but, since Anubis already covered it, I didn't see any point in going in there myself, especially on stream.
Potato says that effing face in the training team. Kill it!
Who? Who's in the training team? What? Who? So, repeat the message,
I don't know.
please.
You sound like a pigeon. Who?
Thank you.
Who?
Repeat the last message you read, please.
That effing face in the training team. Kill it!
What face in the train? Oh, you mean the guy in the keyhole? Oh, there's the keyhole. I
think
see
it's
it
turned potato mad.
What? No, he's alright. Look.
No, I meant the potato in chat. It's been looking at it. Well, it's been looking at him and now he's gone mad. Cell Technology says Sentai is like Power Rangers super robots. Potato says Sentai is what Power Rangers stole and watered down. Nebby Hex is helping with pronunciations. So Zayn Teth equals Tef HE equals he.
Tef-E.
Wow.
He
Wow. Aleph. Like Alex with an F. Aleph.
Now hold on. Where the two words are together,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be a new line. That's a
Oh,
line
is
break.
that just the
He's
way?
saying
Right.
that's pronounced Zayn, that's pronounced Tef, that's pronounced he, that's pronounced wow, that's
I
pronounced
see.
Aleph.
Sorry, it's the way it's come through because we have both Twitch and YouTube chat all coming through a restreamer so we can see them both. Sometimes it messes with the formatting a bit. That makes more sense now. So Zayn equals Zayn.
Yes.
Teth equals Tef.
Tef reminds me that I need to get it some train tickets. Thank you, Zero.
HE equals he.
You're doing an invaluable service to this entire company.
Equals wow. Aleph equals Aleph, like Alex
Does that
with an F.
increase the counter?
Okay. Yeah.
It does not increase the counter.
Spotted Cow says to quote CG Project Red about release date for Cyberpunk 2077, coming when it's ready.
Is there a specific type of work that I need to perform on the keyhole? Oops, bumped the microphone. Or is everything just,
Potato says it was the icon for the blood deer.
Blood deer? Who?
Don't know, but you've got Meltdown.
Yeah, I can see that. Who wants to flirt with the weird lady?
Nebby Hex says also you can look at Schadenfreude's containment. You can't look at the creature.
What do you mean I can look at the... it's in the containment. I can't.
And Bill also says who?
Oh no.
Who? Cell Technology says who? And Tammy says who? What? When? Where? And sometimes why? Nebby says do repression. And don't do instinct.
Oh no. I've done insight, so it's good.
Potato says you'll understand when everyone dies in the next 4 minutes and you have to restart.
It's alright, I've got the train covered. Zeron's right there. Right.
I've caught up on chat, which means I've got time for a little chair boogie.
Oh no, they're still doing that. There was insight work. There you go.
Cell Technology says, sweet, everybody dying.
There we go, potato.
And Bill also hasn't commented on whether or not I really did butcher that name.
Ah, okay. Schadenfreude apparently wants to have another go.
Potato says, for a chair what? A chair boogie. You know, like when you're sat in a chair and you're just sort of dancing from the waist upwards.
Level 5.
And Lieutenant Lucan says, who? It's... oh my. Of course. Me?
What? I'm not pronouncing that. You're on chat duty today.
Yeah, but you know Russian and I don't.
True.
Mia speaks what he calls baby Russian.
Oh no, I've looked at. Hold on, nobody's doing work on it. Emma can do that. Congratulations, Emma. Have a go at it. In the meantime, nobody reminded me of the train.
Train
Quite
me.
horrible, terrible. You people are really rude. I wish I could do more on the warm-hearted woodsman. Please don't do that.
I just attempted a surprise tickle for Mia, but he caught me in the act. Belle also says, at Sal, it was actually rather spot on. I was, and still am, pleasantly surprised. And Lieutenant Lukin says that was the joke.
You know, I am kind enough to warn you about those things by reading out the
surprise tickles?
message beforehand
Well,
and then refraining from actually doing it. Hold on, murdering robots. We
It's only
can
because
deal
you're
with
scared
that.
of me.
Right, so everybody go into hunker down mode. Hunker down mode in the information
Green
team
Dawn
center.
coming.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
we can deal with it. We'll just need to focus all our employees in one spot to make it very easy for the robots to find us and kill us all.
I'm not really sure. Don't forget the trains.
Yeah, I'm not trying to forget the train.
Well, I'd hope you were trying. You were not trying.
Yeah, well
to
done.
not-
Very well spoken, Sal. Right, let's just
Something.
send Xeron in there as long as we still have time.
Why do they
Have
have?
Ralph do some attachment work on the floating skull of sin.
I've only just noticed that they have, like, that this is on normal speed, and then there's high speed and super high speed. It's like, but why? How many times do you put it on high speed, Mir?
In this playthrough at the moment, because I've got the train, almost never. I go to this speed at maximum, so I don't forget about the train too quickly. When I was playing offline to see how the game feels, I found myself very often going to high speed and still
really?
finding it too slow.
Oh, okay. Tammy says, attention, attention, all employees, please report to the break room for imminent death and cake.
I'm pretty sure Yesok would be mildly upset over the fact that we're using the information team center as a break room for camp. That doesn't seem like something he'd enjoy. You know, the purple-haired guy with the Russian accent.
Cell Technology says, don't tell me one of them is a lie.
Who?
Oh.
Oh no, Xeron, why didn't you pick up the train tickets? Okay, so who can kill people? I guess Cell Technologies can kill people. Nebby Hex can kill some dudes. Emma can kill somebody. Tim can kill somebody. Tammy's got the stick of sanity that might be able to stab somebody. Spotted Cow clearly got guns blazing. Maybe I'll just take everybody. No, I can't take the loser team.
I'll just jump to Spotted Cow first, who says, pew, pew. And then Belle also says, that's Sal. Now try this on for size. Okay. Rindfleischer Ticket Tierungsüberwaschungsaufgaben Übertragungsgesetz.
Oh, there we go. Well done. Rindfleischetierungsüberwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. Bit of a mouthful.
Something about
Oh no, Ralph, don't you
pork.
dare!
What?
Ralph could have died.
Rindflashes. That's what? Is that pork?
That's
Rindflasher?
beef.
Beef. Okay. So beef. A ticket. Ticketierungs.
What the hell, Xeron? You're not supposed to get stabbed.
Yeah, I get lost after beef.
I would help you translate, but I'm in the middle of dying? Like
Yeah.
robots. How the hell? No, stop. How the hell did Xeron... Right. Who here has the sanity stick? Potato. How about you go have a go? Does this do? No, it does black damage. I can't have him do black damage.
Really.
Potato
says why Mia cooks
no.
and Sal doesn't.
Oh no.
Oh.
How about you lads go out there quickly and have stabbing happen to the no-name employee? I don't know, it's two names that kind of just merged. Alpha 10. Alpha 10 can die. Thanks, Tammy, taking the initiative and just hitting the weird robot directly into the stomach. Alright, everybody back to your places.
Why Mia cooks and Sal doesn't? It's mainly because Mia likes to keep Sal out the kitchen.
That's
I can
mine.
cook. Sal Technology says gazettes.
Yes, lol.
Bell also says that Sal, go on, I'm waiting. I think that was, he probably said that before, like me saying it went through. Nebby Hex says if an employee is panicked, pick people that deal white damage to damage him.
I have gotten that far already. I already made the mistake of beating somebody to death because I didn't know better.
He learned the hard way. And Tammy says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Well done.
Nebby Hex says the no-name employees are clerks. Or clerks, depending on...
Nobody reminded me of the bloody train! Oh no. Oh, does that... Maybe it misses. How about you lads? In case it does miss... Oh no, it's going down. It's going down. Tammy's dead.
Oh dear.
Spotted Cow's the only one who survived. I bet you feel really proud of that now.
Explode delicious, says Tell Technologies. Nebby Hex says the clerks equal bait.
Remind me of the bloody train.
Oh, Bill also says that's Sal. No, I'm still waiting on your translation, is what I was saying. I got stuck at beef. Potato says why Sal and Mia won't do a face reveal. It's why Mia cooks and Sal doesn't.
What? Not sure what that has to do with that, but yes, clearly.
Lieutenant Lucan says 20 years later, someone who's going to make a dramatic war movie about Alpha 10 who was left to die by Mia.
Well, he ran in there.
I like that. Did you just restart the day while I wasn't looking?
Yes, it did restart the day. It happens.
Spotted Cow says, yes, Mia, I'm proud.
There we go.
Oh, what happened there?
Where's Emma?
How did Emma die?
What happened?
Oh, was it to do with the keyhole?
Yeah, I didn't look at it, so clearly that wasn't the problem. Are you kidding me? Are you, on a side note, for those who were here earlier for my rant about restarting days later on, especially if they take 45 minutes to complete, do you see what is starting to mean now? I was almost done last time around, and just because Zeron forgot to tick up his train tickets...
Potato says, sorry for the random junk, I'm kind of bored and I've run out of witty things to say, so I'm just throwing whatever my brain and muster or find to throw into chat. Oh, can muster. Yeah.
There we go. Now look
Lieutenant Lucan say Mia and Sal play Groundhog Day, the game. And Cell Technology says, just do potato puns.
Okay.
All right.
Potato, how about you get in there? That wasn't a very good pun. Right, she wants attention. Let's have Cell Technologies give her attention.
Yeah, Tammy says they're playing Groundhog Day. Nebby Hex says, the clerks are pain if you have an infection abnormality like naked nest or melting glove.
How the hell did Emma die again?
Oh.
She managed it fine last time around. What happened?
Yeah, Groundhog Day would be nice at the moment, so that Emma comes out alive.
Oh, there you go. Emma's alive and fine. Well, we can do this. Okay, let's not send Emma in there. Let's send
We
Debbie
had this
Hex
problem
in there.
with Emma and the telly. Do you remember? Where Emma was fine with the telly and then all of a sudden started dying.
She was fine at the end of the last day working with this. Right, let's send Ralph to the floating skull of sins.
So yeah, the clerks go everywhere and they get infected. They can also be enchanted by some abnormalities like red shoes or grave of cherry blossoms.
Hold on, red shoes.
And it's worse to find them because their
enchanted by
name
red
tag
shoes?
doesn't get pink like normal employees when they get enchanted.
Oh, well done.
And Cell Technology says, so you're suggesting Clerkicide? Nebby says they're dying because of his damage. Oh, and Giles Price is here, says, hi!
Hello, Giles.
Hello, Giles. And just to let you know, I can see you're on YouTube, so everybody else is on Twitch. Spotty Cow says, moo, Giles. But I don't think you can see that. The Twitch chat is not coming through to YouTube, but YouTube's chat is going through to Twitch. But I shall relay messages as best as I can, even though I may be a bit behind at times. Nebby Hex says he deals red damage. Are they weak to red damage?
Might be. I didn't check. Potato, why on earth? There you go. Thank you. Finally.
And Tammy says hi, Giles. Oh, Tammy's popped over to YouTube to say hello to Giles.
Oh, there you go. Nebby Hex survived. Why didn't Emma? I don't understand.
And Lieutenant Lukin says, I remember finishing a really hard day with a really hard mission. That sounds like my life in the office. And in the end, one of my employees dies because of a freaking soda machine.
I imagine it wasn't even an abnormality. He just got his hand stuck in the soda
No, you know what
machine.
it was? He put his coin... I can see it. I know exactly how it happens. He put his coins in the soda machine, and instead of it releasing the soda he wanted, it got jammed. And so he got frustrated with it, gave it a shake, and the machine toppled over and squashed him.
Brilliant.
Potato yells in the distance, fix the chat, Smear.
Ew.
Oh, Meir will fix the chat and then it'll break again. Giles says, not for long, might lose you during takeoff and you might be offline before I'm online again. Oh, where are you, Giles? Where you go in between? And Cell Technology says, soda machines kill more people than sharks every single year. Yeah. See?
Thanks, Zeron. Doing your job, finally.
I've never got frustrated with a soda machine, or a Coke machine as we call them here. But I have got plenty frustrated with a chocolate machine, where it refused to give me the chocolate that I had paid for. And I pretty much tried to climb inside the thing to get the chocolate out.
Inside.
Well, yeah, you know, it's got like a big vending slot at the bottom. And
I mean, I guess.
I got small hands and skinny arms, and I was I'm pretty flexible, so I was on the floor with my arm up inside the machine, like I was trying to help a cow give birth or something.
The employee originally died?
Lieutenant Lukin says everything kills more people than sharks in a year. Yeah, sharks don't kill more. People kill more sharks than sharks kill sharks.
Oh, well done.
Nebby says also, you can see what damage they deal by the effect the containment has when they generate the NE boxes. Red equals health, white equals mental, black equals health and mental, pale blue equals health, but the damage it deals is equivalent to the employee's health bar. So for example, if the employee has low HP, the abnormality deals low pale damage. If the employee has high HP, the abnormality deals high pale damage. Oh, Sal's turned echoey. Sal's just entered a tunnel. Hang on, does that help at all if I just move a bit closer to the microphone? Have I just wiggled away from the microphone? Or is it still misbehaving? Lieutenant Lucan says, I once have paid for a chocolate cocktail in a coffee machine and it gave me warm water with sugar. Ooh.
Oh, how entertaining. There we go. Having a problem already.
Spotted Cow said, it had to be chocolate. Help a cow giving what? Giving birth, I'm going off veterinary documentaries here where, they
forgot to remind me.
Oh, you forgot the train, Mia.
Oh no. How about everybody back? Oh no, that's not working. I need to get everybody into a bloody elevator. The day's over. They would have made it if they kept walking right.
Giles is with the cargo jet. Cell Technology says the echo isn't echoless anymore. Potato says I'm getting no echo. Cell says there's some echo, not much. Potato says, but Mia has an echo.
I do?
Nebby says, don't worry, there's only 4 abnormalities that deal pale damage. White Knight, the Knight of Despair, Judgment Bird, and I think there's someone else. Cell says, Mia is the one with more echo.
Oh, fantastic.
Lieutenant Lukin says, now you are entering our personal space. Because I'm a bit closer to the microphone. Spotted Cow says, ew, Sal. I couldn't think of another analogy for what I might, the angle that my arm was at and how I was sort of delving deep within the machines. Cell Technology says, Rail Satan is the most irritating Satan.
Oh no, I find them quite charming, to be honest.
Oh, and Nebby says, Mia has a repetition effect.
Oh no, I looked at the bloody thing on accident. Well, that's it. Might as well start the day again.
Potato says, how to fix mic echo? Shove mic into mouth. Well, sometimes the reason why we get an echo is because I've moved position and I've moved closer to Mia's microphone, or I've knocked the microphone so that they're picking each other up. Because I've got 2 microphones quite close to each other, and if one of us sits in the wrong position or the microphones are in the wrong position, then the cancellation doesn't work properly. So yeah, we're still getting echo, aren't we? Yeah, why have we got 3 microphones showing up on here?
Because one of them is your computer sound.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Oh yeah. MyCox 3 apparently is the computer. Hey, don't worry if Schadenfreude breaches. If you don't look at his breached form, he stops all movements instantly.
Yeah, but Emma died. No, hold on, Nebby Hex died. One of you died. It was tragic. Potato is not close enough to the bloody door to make it there in time. Oh, you did it. You did it. I'm surprised. Tammy, how about you go have a gander at this? Let's have somebody work on that. Bob the Cow needs to do some work on this. Have Ralph work with the floating skull of sins. Zero needs to pick up his train tickets because nobody reminded me.
Potato says, oh, you can see what I was talking about if you click the deer and see its icon. And Nebby says, and for his ego suit, look at the employee with it. He's going to get a buff on his resistances and justice stat. Well, also says, at Sal, Mia needs a bigger closet so it can fit his entire gaming setup.
I don't know, my computer gets pretty warm and the boiler is already heating up the room. If I put both of those things in there, it would virtually turn into a sauna. repression work. Let's have Nebby Hex do that. Let's Emma have that. And let's just not look at it at all.
And Spotted Cow says, Sal, you know cows don't give birth on the underside. The vet can stand upright for helping us cows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, that's a doozy.
What's that?
It's a big purple slug. That's alright, we can deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
Is
We've
that
seen
still
these
going?
before, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, that's still going.
Don't forget your train tickets.
Don't worry. Look at the spotted cow go.
Potato says, oh, it's just disappeared off the screen. And you doubted I wouldn't make it. I'm not slow like the last guy. And Nebby says, for shy look today, slow down the time. When she starts to shake... Oh, it's a she! I've been calling her Shy Boy. When she starts to shake, she's about to change faces.
You know, with that sort of face, I always assumed it was a guy.
Giles is travelling Manchester to EDI with EasyJet.
I looked at the bloody thing. Does it mean it escapes now? Oh no, Ralph, don't do that. You'll die.
Who's meeting up with a crew member, then onwards to Copenhagen with SAS. Same reason, then to Ukraine to join the cargo jet.
How we finished that so quickly?
Then onwards to some shithole in Africa somewhere. Giles. Spotted Cow says sauna is good for you, Mia. Cell Technology says sauna is for the best. Tammy says train tickets.
Train tickets? Goodness gracious, thank you for reminding me.
Bella also says that, Mia, even better, then you can have your own private sauna.
I'm not a big fan of saunas.
Lieutenant Lucan says you should kill him fast. And Nebby Hex says, fruit of understanding. When you ignore him for too long, he dies, but lowers the clip off nearby abnormalities. Spotted Cow says, train ticket!
Yeah, I got that. Zeron's been doing it. What's the red noon?
Oh.
Anyway, back to work. Let's have Tammy talk with the butterfly person.
Red noon.
Ralph,
not Red moon.
Chat with the floating skull of sins.
Nebby says, I say Shy look today is a female because she wears a dress.
Does she? I never really saw that as a dress, but...
Yeah, I can see that as a dress.
I thought it's just some gore dribbling down.
Potato says, so, Salamir, what's new with life? At work, I've been given the go-ahead to recruit a student for the summer. Which is nice, I get someone to do some work for me. Spotted Cow says it's Doom.
No. Oh no.
What? Cell Technology says, goodness, trainaciousness. And Lieutenant Lucan says, Red Noon is unpleasant. It's a giant clown that releases little clowns upon death.
Oh, it's a giant clown that releases little clowns to death. I'd like to promote to employees, though. Do I finish the day, or do I risk running into this thing and ruining everything?
How many times have you replayed this day already?
How much time do I have left?
You've got time for another day.
Okay. Zero, go order some takeouts.
Crimson Noona's chorus of saliva or harmony of the skin. He's easy to kill, but when he dies, he spawns those little guys that drain the PE boxes.
That's okay, I can deal with it. Potato, go do that. Now, where is the fella? Clowns.
Bell also says, what?
Yeah, okay, you don't have to read out the entire message. If Nightbot were still active on Twitch, he would have picked up on that and ruined everything. Anyway, let's draw the troops together and go... Oh heavens. This doesn't look pleasant at all. It's even grosser in large.
Hmm.
Can I just let it roam
Can you zoom
the
in on
entire
it
facility?
so we can see it a bit?
Yeah, hold on a second. I want to bring the security team down on it. Oh yeah, no, never mind then. Where's it going?
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a
But look,
multi-skull
as long as it's
headed.
distracted by clerks, we can stab it. Oh no, it's no longer distracted. Okay, we deal with one set of clowns. Where are the others? Oh, no work's happening there. I don't need to be afraid of this anymore. Right, so... Tammy doesn't look too good. Let's send her back. Same going for Silent Assassin. I do not want this thing to be released, though. Never mind. Full force up there. I don't want the box
Gee,
to
thanks,
be
says
released
Tammy.
What do you mean? You can take a day off. Zero and go get some tickets.
And Spotted Cow says, Mia, time to reveal the new old game?
Oh yeah, right. I didn't actually do that.
And Cell Technology says, train,
no.
nay, useless. Nobby
Oh,
says,
no.
what?
He moved to the hallway.
To the hallway that you've just moved them out of.
Yes. Okay.
And Nebby says, oh yeah, and it only spawns one of them, so that's good. And Potato quotes me as saying, Sal says, here's your work. Piles all her work onto the student and opens the game on her phone. And Sal says, what I'm typing is an important email for many important people who are very important. Oh, sweet,
no.
a rare one.
Oh no!
I mean,
no,
shut up.
No! I can't have the. Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
What?
The warm-hearted woodsman is down to 0.
Oh.
And this bloody guy moved again. How about we just evacuate the entire facility and stay as far away from this as possible? What happens when it's at 0?
Doesn't it eat somebody? Usually Spotted Cow.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
End the day, says Potato.
I'm not willing to end the day until I've got an employee who improved at something. 0, go get the tickets.
Also, when the little clowns spawn from Harmony of the Skin, they go to random locations. Nebby did tell us that a little while ago, but I've only just got to it in chat. Full clownal force. Cheers for the start. It isn't like Clip-Off Meltdown. He only lowers one level of Clip-Off, so the 1.76, the telly won't breach. End the day! End day! End the day!
I am not ending the day until I've got 0 to at least level 2 attachment work up there.
When Warm-Hearted Woodsman gets to Clip-Off 0, just don't send anyone to work at him. He kills someone and breaches. Cell Technology says, abort!
That's fine.
Lieutenant Lukin says Sal piles all of her management work on a student so she can play a game about management. That's so true. Potato says, end the day!
Stop it! We're fine. It's all good. Yeah, no, don't need that.
Was that the one that has the OP gun?
Probably, but I've only got so many trials now to get 0 to level 2. Also need to send Tammy down.
Seize this epoch of the sun. We're all dead, says Spotted Cow.
As long as people keep reminding me of the train, we will be fine.
Lieutenant Lukin says, hashtag not my day. Yeah, I don't just dump my work on my staff at the office. I make sure that each
She
of them...
gently and covertly slides it over to them, making it look like they had to do it all along.
No, I just make sure that... Because I've recruited a team who each have, like, different preferences, and some like to be challenged with new things, others like to... completer finishers and like to finish things off, and so I just make sure
Some like to sit in a corner and mope when they're alone in the office.
Yeah, well, that's true. I have got one employee who just likes company, so I have to make sure that there's always at least two of us in so that she's got some company. Nebby says, when the Dusk Ordeal becomes a thing, don't activate it or people are gonna die.
I need to get a Dusk Ordeal to get Malkuth's mission done, though.
And Tammy says, we're about to die, I'm eating cake.
Tammy, train, thank you.
Giles says, I hate the Africa jobs. This time it's aid parcels and building supplies, and we'll get a bunch of coordinates to find a tiny dirt strip in a vast landscape to then wait for the aid workers to arrive. Okay, I get it. I did once land on a tiny little dirt strip in the middle of the jungle in Colombia in a plane, and yeah. It's not the same as landing at an airport, I'll give you that. And I imagine if you're just waiting there for... I mean, at least when I went to the tiny little dirt strip in the middle of the jungle, it was the people that I was meeting there were already there. Nebby says, don't activate it unless you have at least one person with an Aleph weapon.
Nah, I'll activate it. I've been managing fine so far. Tammy, train tickets.
Potato says, if Sal was our boss, she'd let us leave on time without all this overtime and would put alcohol in the break rooms. Well, one thing that I've implemented within my team is that like we're contracted to do a certain number of hours, and none of us work less than those hours. So everyone's always putting in more time. So what I say is they can work whatever, they can work the hours over, like they've got a set amount of work to do. It's like just do it whenever you want, wherever you want. Don't have to come into the office. If you can do your work from home and you want to do it from home, do it from home. If you want to do it from the office, or it's easier to do it from the office, do it from the office. If whatever makes you happier and more efficient, and if you prefer not to come in the mornings and you want to work in the evenings, do that instead. Doesn't matter. There's kind of things we've got to be there for. So if you've got to be there, be there. If you haven't got to be there, then decide for yourself. And I've got a good team who can figure out for themselves how best to arrange their time. And because I've got a good team working well, means I can largely pass my work off to them. Yay!
I only got one employee to be promoted.
Aww. Yeah, but everybody survived.
I'll have to restart the day. Because otherwise I won't clear the mission.
How important is the mission, really?
Fine, then I'll skip the mission.
Yeah.
And the problem with the mission is it's a bit bugged, and I do believe you have to get two of them promoted at the same time. And, you know.
Oh, right. There we go. 1, 2, or 3.
FO270. What happens when the black swan wakes up from the dream of being a white swan? 00262. Its scale tilted according to the sins committed. 00466. Even if this is my curse, I will love this curse as a blessing.
While people are figuring out what to vote, I'll just catch up on chat. Giles says it takes us forever to spot the strip. Spotted Cow says, I'm having a cider and waiting to die. So this is at the end of before you ended the day. Giles says, and they are usually late arriving for the pickup. Cell Technology says, die hard or don't die at all. Lieutenant Lucan says you should create a bot that will remind you about the train. Yeah. And Bell also says, end the day, Mia. Nebby says, check the train. Bell also says, good, because this is about the time we ended the day. Stealth Technology says, gotta be there and gotta be here. Potato says, plus you only have about 20 minutes left. Stealth Technology says, don't tell anybody that. Spotted Cow says 3. Potato says 1 or 3. Cell Technology says 3. What were they again, Mia?
3 was... Sorry. Even if this is my curse, I will love this curse as a blessing. It's scale tilted according to the sins committed, and what happens when the black swan wakes up from the dream of being a white swan?
So Nebby says 1 equals black swan. Don't get it. It's super annoying when he or she breaches. 2 equals the judgment bird. It's pale damage. 3 equals little prince. Sends spores when the clip-off reaches 0. Every third work done on him must be in sight. But he's a good pick. But he's good. Pick him. And all of them are wows.
Oh, well, chat voted on that anyway. That's time to finally tell you the truth. It's something you must learn. Where's Angela? She's supposed to be taking care of this nonsense. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hot for me as well. It's like building a sandcastle for years only to destroy it later. It's beyond agony denying the efforts of the past. But I want to make things right, whatever the cost. The final truth is... static.
Ah.
Thank you.
Do you think that was actually a brain?
I don't know.
And Nebby says Little Prince also has an alternate name of Giant Mushroom. And Cell Technology says he doesn't sound like a fun guy.
He sure
Nebby says the game says he's Giant Mushroom until you get observation level 4 on him. Now we have only got 15 minutes left, Mia. Is that time to do a full day, or do you want to end the stream a bit early?
Wander into the day, and probably everybody will die before the day's over because somebody forgot to
get a train ticket.
Train.
Nebby's recommending that you do the work order Instinct, Instinct, Insight. And Spotted Cow said, Mia, please drop the name today since I can't be here tomorrow.
Oh, right.
You tormented them for long enough.
I keep forgetting because somebody didn't remind me.
So why don't you get ready to set up the day and then maybe...
So what did he say? Instinct, instinct, insight?
Yeah.
Alright. Instinct, insight. Where was I? The game in the vein...
And train tickets, says Tammy.
Train ticket. See, that's how I don't get around to mentioning the game. Somebody keeps distracting me with silly train tickets and other trivial matters. Ew, that's gross.
Oh, that looks amazing.
That looks horrible.
Potato says, Sal, your opinion on this workstation? And, I mean, the desk itself doesn't look very good. I prefer a proper work desk rather than a table. But the idea of having it in a sand pit so that you can stick your feet in sand and dig your bare toes into sand is amazing. I want one for the office.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, yeah. Or imagine, or a little patch of grass that you could, like, dig your feet into the grass. I like the feel of grass in my toes. Cell Technology says, tickets, trains.
Oh, yeah, right.
Tammy says, name of game, train tickets, and other trivial matters.
Name of game, the Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. The guys who made Dishonored... no, hold on. The guys who made the first Dishonored game had Dark Messiah of Might and Magic as their project before that. And it's kinda... You can see the Dishonored inspirations in there, as in they expanded on the concept later
Train!
on. Don't worry, I see the train, it's alright.
I just want to make sure you... Because you're off on a ramble.
You keep distracting me now.
You've
forgot
said the name.
where I was.
I don't understand how anyone could live with that. Their bed must be full of sand.
Ugh.
And
Horrible.
Tammy adds, and cake to all the other trivial matters. Lieutenant Lucan doesn't like sand, it gets everywhere.
Oh yeah, right, that's a thing.
Meltdown.
That's alright. Repression work. I've got no qualified worker for this one. I should have hired a qualified worker for this one.
Nebby says, next day you're going to get a tool. You get it every 4th day. You're going to get it in day 4, 8, 14, 18, 24, etc. And there's a little progress bar in the management process. Yes. Course is no good, says Cell Technologies. Potato says, so Sal, when's the new card coming in? I would love for you to be able to get back into bigger games. I'm gonna guess so.
As soon as the market has stabilized, bloody Bitcoin miners ruined it.
Nebby says, and
Well
if
done.
you get a guy with the phrase, which has a phrase, it becomes like the safest place on earth. Don't pick it. It decreases everyone's clip off if you work on him for too much time.
But it's safe. Anyway, instinct, insights.
Lieutenant Lucan says, prequel memes are god tier. Or is that memes?
I don't know.
Spotted Cow says, tickle me for not having focus today.
Hold
Oh,
on,
bless him. He's
train
trying to
tickets.
focus on the game.
I'm old and senile.
And Cell
Was I
Technology
supposed
says,
to carry on explaining what Dark Messiah of Might and Magic was or
the
not?
people just asked for the name. They didn't ask for your justification.
Oh, fine
But,
then.
you know,
I'll
you're
stop
welcome to
talking about
tell
it
them.
Then. Let's have Ralph chat with the floating skull of sin.
So why don't you tell people why you want
It's
to
too
play?
late. I'm over it now. I'll send Tammy in with the butterfly guy, and that's it. There on, get some train tickets.
Cell Technology says, of course we are for the big, are we not? And Nebby says, yes, it's safe for the employee in
Tiny
it.
boxes.
If that employee is being tracked, he will become indetectable and recover HP and SP over time. Spotted Cow says, train.
Yeah, I've just picked up the train ticket, but I guess I can
Cell
go
Technologies
more.
says, floating skull of train.
I don't think he's full
Unpaid.
of trains. He's full of good
He's
deeds.
full of guilt.
No, good deeds.
He is full of good deeds.
And a sin.
Just one sin.
Where was I?
So the new game, Mir. The new old game. The old
I
new
just
game.
said I'm over it. I'm not going
Yeah.
to talk about it anymore. That's not
But
what
now
I
I
wanted
wanna
to pick
know.
up. I wanted to pick up the drumstick. Damn it.
And Tammy says, I looked up Dark Messiah. Looks like an interesting game. And train.
Good reminder. But a bit too early. Oh no, hold on a second. No, hold on. That was a good thing.
Lieutenant Lucan says, who would win? 1. A giant corporation with many employees that contains numerous dangerous abnormalities. And 2. A train.
Oh, the train,
Potato says,
obviously.
the train. Cell Technology says, rain the train. And Spotted Cow says, can you make a sin if you don't have morals? Good point.
Well, here the squiggly things are.
We fought these before. They're, you're these were real problems to deal with at first, weren't they? But now you're fairly... But
No, they're
can
still
your
a problem.
low-level guys, aren't they?
Why are
aren't
they
gonna
aiming
kill 'em?
for the guys at the bloody end of the hallway? And they're missing. They're missing. Fine then, I'll pull you out again. I'll go get the professionals to handle this.
Cell Technology says, morals don't affect sins and vices. Potato says, can I see the new creature?
Oh yeah, the new creature. There you go, it's a giant mushroom. Which reminds me, instinct...
Well, aren't you still fighting the blobs
Oh yeah, I am.
The blobs
so
of food.
never mind, no instinct.
and
left.
train?
Train?
And Nebby says, and when he transforms, he automatically breaches, and when he gets contained, you can't leave him alone for more than 40 seconds.
Look at Tammy being
And Sal says, for a second, I thought you said beaches.
Why is Tammy going home now? I mean, it's cool. You can call the day to an end early if you desperately want to. I mean...
Maybe she's gone to get the train.
No, sent Zeron to get the train.
Ah.
There he is. He's walking back from there now. Anyway, taking care of that.
Well done.
They're basically a walk in the park now.
And Lieutenant Lucan says, I'm pretty sure you can't sin if you don't have a religion. I suppose it depends on your definition of sin. I think if you commit an act which makes you feel repugnant about yourself for having committed that act, then that's probably the same thing as a sin in religion. I'm guessing. Oh, and that reminds me, I came up with that question that you asked about the English phrase for... remind me, Mia, to remember what that word was. I'll just get through chat first because I'm nearly at the bottom. Nebby says, complete food is painful for non-fast weapons. Spotted Cow says, throw a dice, get a 1. And Cell Technology says, you can sin if you can win. And Tammy says, I swung that sanity stick a lot today. I need some pain medicine.
There we go.
Yeah, I was...
No!
Oh, no!
It's okay.
Ah.
Emma's in no position to do that. Maybe Hex can do some...
Also, one sin's name is a direct reference to that event I just talked about. The sin is the guy that does special work on him, and the good deeds is the suppression of White Knight, Plague Doctor's true form. Oh, so it's actually written into the lore of the game.
Please don't touch it.
Oh. What, has it escaped?
Yes, it's escaped.
There's reindeer goo all over the floor now.
Yeah, I can see that. Apparently it doesn't do...
Rudolta is easy to suppress, just don't go behind her.
What do you mean don't go behind? They're all standing behind it.
She's really slow. But if no morals, no feelings of sin. Yeah, I don't think that you need religion to have morals, though. I think religion tells you what your morals should be. If you're religious, you're told what your morals should be.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh no!
If you're not religious, then you develop your sense of morals from other sources, such as society
Tim and Cell
or
Technologies and Nebby Hex are having a bit of a wander.
And Cell Technology says percussive vulnerary is the best medicine. Nebby says she leaves a snow trail that deals white damage.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thank
you. Just release the bloody cube.
Tammy says...
Oh no, where's he going?
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Tammy, how about you
right down Santa Claus Lane. I don't know the tune for that.
Tammy,
I imagine it's something like that.
Tammy, where is she?
Cell Technology is panicking. Looks really...
This looks alright.
With the happy face stuck on him. Looks...
What does the spoiled cow have? White
really
damage.
Insane.
Why are you not suppressing...
Did Tammy just kill that Clark?
Yeah, probably. Oh no! Zeron, if you don't get down there quickly, I'm going to be madly cross with you. Right.
Oh, so, Potato says train!
Yeah, I just realised that myself. Who's still... So I just need to get Tim back in order. Where's Tim gone? Where's Tim? Where the hell is Tim? Tim
I love it when
goddammit.
the music gets so intense.
Tim! Right, Oliver, you suppress. Potato, go suppressing. Emma, have some suppression. And Spotted Cow and Tammy, do some work too. And now I need somebody who's really quick to get down there. Zeron, this is the long way around to the bloody train. Yeah, just casually walk there. It's not like life depends on it. No, you idiots! You bloody idiots!
Oh. I was really getting into those tunes as well. It's like arms above their head tunes,
no.
wave them in the air.
Oh no, okay. Tammy, how are you run over there? It's okay. Hold on, is Tim fixed? If Tim is fixed...
We can end the day.
Tim's fixed. Goodbye!
So, what did I miss while I was busy?
My heart.
Arms in the air while Mia was panicking and the tunes were going crazy, and I like that. Cell Technology says, well, doesn't God judge sins? So doesn't that mean sins exist even if you don't believe in sins?
I judge you for your sins too.
Tammy says I was close with the tune. And Cell Technology says sins don't exist if you don't believe in trains. Believe in trains. Spotty Cow says lol.
Hold on before you keep on reading those out.
Yeah?
Remember this melody? The professor played this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. Betrayed hearts were slowly forgotten in the depths. And have you fallen to the lowest bottom? Carry on reading while they duke it out.
I don't know why, but I find the phrase lowest bottom somehow funny. Yeah.
Oh no, now you influence them and they're all going to say 3.
Trains don't exist if you don't believe in trains. You maniac, you killed them all.
I didn't, they're fine.
We saved them all in the end. At Mia, I'm beginning to like this game, says Beloso. Giles says bomb.
Oh, it's that time already.
It is. Potato says, I can just imagine Mia screaming over an intercom. And Nebby says, also, there's 4 panic responses. Wonder, the guy wonders and deals low white damage to employees in the same room. Suicide, the guy stands and eventually cracks his own neck, that leading nearby employees to panic. Yeah, I think I'd panic if I was a nearby employee. Breach, the guy equips a crowbar and decreases clip-off counters on the target abnormality. And murder, kills nearby employees. Yeah, that's how I break down.
You kill nearby employees?
If I was
you never broke down
if I was
so
having
far.
a sanity breakdown in the office, I would probably go
Stab
for
Janice, who's not from accounting anymore.
actually, when I have lost it I haven't lost it in this office, so that, it's been a long time since I really had a meltdown in the office. I tend to walk out. It's like, right, fucked a lot of you, and off I go. Yeah, where are we? Spotted Cow says, bye all, and a good mood to you. So we need to just decide on which one of these to go, and then end the day so that we can save it and stuff.
We just have one last story beat, and then we can...
Oh, yeah. A long, long time ago, I remember...
Please don't sing in my office. Strict policy, no singing. There's a sign right by the door. I printed it the first day it came in. Please regard the sign. It's, important.
There was a great AI, a sentinel.
Are you no longer singing? You turned it into a poem. Thank you.
The AI was so intelligent that many people feared it.
Mm-hmm.
People who knew the AI left the company one by one.
Are you that AI? Because you make me want to leave too, by the way.
One day, one of the ex-employees broke into the company and spread malicious rumours about the AI.
Mm-hmm.
The good AI waited. That person was once a friend. But that person crossed the line.
Okay. Because you close your eyes again, they kind of look like cheese crackers, and that's really weirding me out.
As a sentinel, the AI could no longer ignore the person's actions. So it made a difficult choice. No one could see that person again. The AI did what it thought to be best. Machine is machine after all.
Yeah, weirdly poetic. We don't,
So many things have become irreversible.
Well, there we go. That was that. Thank you for watching so far, Lobotomy Corporation. I might pick up this game again in the distant future.
Drove my Chevy to the
No, I said clear sign said no singing right there. Printed it the day I moved in here. Stop it.
Singing this'll be the day that I die.
I was doing the outro and you just do this. Like I said, might pick up this game again in the future once my frustration with it has subsided. Also, I need to do something. Maybe I need to play up to this point again to get rid of the bloody train. Anyway, in the meantime, if you still enjoy watching me do something, I will probably be streaming Dark Messiah of Might and Magic next week on Wednesday at 8 PM GMT +1. Alternatively, if you'd rather watch Sal do a weird thing on screen,
I'm going to be doing Colony Survival tomorrow night because I want to. We're just at that point where I'm going to do loads of research and advance the game a real lot in a short amount of time and stuff, and I want to build my big house and things.
One in case being, she will stream tomorrow on Thursday at 8 PM GMT +1, which is about 2 hours ago from now. However, if neither of us are your particular cup of tea,
or even if we are and you want more of a similar sort of thing,
oi,
how about that?
You could word it like that, but now my analogy and segue is kind of ruined.
If we are your cup of tea, but you would like a fruity cocktail.
In addition to who drinks a fruity cocktail immediately after a cup of tea? Well, okay, hold on. If you see it like this,
well, think of a cup of tea.
Wednesday and Thursday,
tea.
I like tea time of the week, while Saturday is the Saturday
fruity
of
cocktail
the week, where is when you have the fruity. No, hold on.
It's the fruity cocktail day. Where potato
Saturday
streams.
Is the evening, there you go, is where you get a fruity. Point in case being on Saturday at 8 PM GMT +1, Crazy Potato, guy in chat, could post his link to his Twitch channel.
Put a link to your
we'll
Twitch
be streaming the
channel.
more Japanese-oriented games. At the moment, he's currently working on Kingdom Hearts. Scholar of the Lost Sin, that's probably not the subtitle of that one. Many birthed 1,000, no. One good deed and several 100,000 sins. I forgot what the game's name was, but it was one of the Kingdom Hearts ones, probably the most recent one.
It's like Disney meets Final Fantasy.
There you go.
I mean, it is literally set in a Disney world.
And both Sal and I will most likely be sitting in the background and chat too.
Yeah.
So, there's that. I've done the outro, I think. I forgot how it works because he kept interrupting me. It was a formula, and then you just interjected with singing and other nonsense.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is what...
There you go, I knew it was something silly.
Right, on that note, we shall end the stream.
Push the button one higher.
Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow evening.
Stop the stream by clicking this button.
Bye, everybody.
No, the button.